Is it time? Let's go! Get me back to the old 6 with this. Want to blow my own trumpet, yeah?
And that is a difficult job.
That's how it should sound.
Yo! Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's another special one. It's another G80 special. What the? So this G80 M3 needs no introduction. It is Michael Shoeblackers G80 M3 rear-wheel drive comp. It's the 8-speed auto, obviously, and it has been on our channel before. I'll leave a link up there to his channel and also a link up there to our previous video that we did with him. So there's a few aesthetics he's already done to this G80, and he has fitted a Scorpion GPF back system. It's got a Rogue tuning box on there, but we're not a massive fan of them anyway. Now that we can tune the G80 live on our dyno and remotely worldwide, it's the only option really. So as I said, this car is going to go full stage 2 as per our current G80 M3 with our shielded stainless steel downpipe decats, our NVM intake as well, so that's the inlet scoops which are currently being produced, and some high flow panel filters. Now he's already got a Scorpion GPF back system, so we are going to create a little midsection as well to gain maximum flow, maximum power from this setup today. This car looks completely stealth, doesn't it? I love the wheels. I mean, these are the option wheels. I think they're lightweight forged versions, but it's got silly Pirellis on there, so I think it's definitely going to need some Michelins once it's got our power on there. Hey, so as I said, this car is already equipped with a Scorpion GPF back system. Let's take a listen. Now that is a good sound, but once we get the midsection on, it's going to sound so much better. So with the car up in the air, you can probably see the stock midsection with its secondary cats. The primary cats are tucked up there. I have covered this before in another video, so I'll leave a link up there for you guys to go check it out in detail. We're also fitting the NVM under brace as well. This will give maximum clearance for the exhaust system that we're going to fit too. So that's the original downpipes now taken off the car, as you can see in comparison to our high flow shielded downpipes. I mean, the F1 grade heat shielding reduces overall engine bay temperatures and external temperatures, as well as helping gas flow go straight through. It is internal and externally welded with correct mounting for the bosses. I mean, these downpipes are usually in stock, so I'll leave a link below for you guys to go purchase a set. But yeah, we'll get them on the car, change over the panel filters and get it on the dyno. So the original panel filters are off the car now. They are the paper element, as you can see. They are quite restrictive in total surface area. I mean, the pleats are very fine together and don't allow enough air to go through. They're not restrictive at stock power levels, but as soon as you up the boost, the kind of restriction is more apparent, and that increases wastegate duty cycle, overall temperatures, and it's just not helpful for the car. So our panel filters are now developed with maximum airflow, and they will be coupled with our carbon fiber intake dams and our new carbon fiber inlets too. Now, we haven't got them available yet, but I will leave a link below to our online shop so you can check them out as soon as they're ready. Oh God, these tuning boxes, the worst thing is people don't realize On the S58 specifically, it targets a 14.7 AFR consistently up to like 20 PSI. So these tuning boxes kind of up the boost, and then the lambda targets exactly the same, and they lean out, unless they go in component protection, and then they start chucking in loads of fuel. And that only happens at a certain intake temperature. Not a good idea to run these plug and play boxes. The JB4 we have covered and we do approve of, because you can data log and also set maps based upon your fuel quality and air temperature too. So as I said, we've got V1 intake, front dams and panel filters setups going on this, similar to our setup that we had on our G80, but we have got a V2 coming out with a full airbox replacement too. No fancy carbon fiber for no reason, only use carbon fiber where it's necessary. So the front intakes are actually made in carbon fiber and they are in production, but they're not ready to fit to the vehicle today. So we're going to 3D print a pair before we get it on the dyno. So that's the near side intake now printed. We'll get the bumper off, get this fitted while the other side continues to print. So guys, just a quick video showing you how to fit the intake ducts to the G80 M3. We're using the prototype versions, the 3D printed versions, but they're all available in carbon fiber now. I'll leave a link below for you guys to go purchase it. Here's the bumper needs to come off. We're not going to show you how that comes off because it's quite self-explanatory. A couple of bolts on the top and the bottom and behind the arch guard. There are 2 clips behind the front bumper that you need to release to allow the bumper to come off itself, but I'll show you the actual elements that need trimming in order to get to these ducts to fit the stock airbox. As you've seen from that B-roll, the plastic trim comes off first, then the top radiator guard or mount comes off, and then we trim the 2 sides. And that's the 2 elements that need trimming off the shroud. Once that's off, we can install the ducts and put the rest of the trim back together. We've fitted the near side duct already. They are sided, so you can't fit them in any wrong position. I'll show you how easy the offside fits. Literally slides into the OEM airbox intake. And as you can probably see, the OEM airbox intake has no feed from it from the front, so this allows for all the fresh air to get to the stock airbox. Also in the box, you'll get these 4 push clips which hold the duct to the OEM foam bumper mount. They're literally just pushing. So with the ducts now fitted, you can reassemble all the parts as you took them off. Something about scanning a car, developing 3D printing, and then making something in carbon fiber. Something about that. Can you believe the OEM airboxes don't have any air to the front of the car? Like, it's sealed behind the bumper. It's mad because like the GT cars have got these little opens. And that's where I kind of got inspired from. So part of development, we did actually do some dyno testing with this, with our panel filters and these intake ducts on their own on a stock car and our tuned G80. So I'll leave a link up there for you guys to have a look at that too. Who's at the door, mate? Who's at the door?
Yo! What's happening, bro?
Welcome to MSB Motorsport again.
Still half asleep, man. You need to wake up. Sorry, bro.
You must have seen that video.
Come on,
right? We took him out for a passenger ride in our Stage 2 G80 and he loved it so much he came back with his own.
It had to be done, people. Do you know what I mean?
So currently it's got the Scorpion GPS back system.
Axle back
system, yeah, and not much of a sound difference. We'll do a sound clip. What we'll do, we'll get the car revved up and do a sound clip just to kind of show you guys what it sounds like.
Yeah, like, but
it's better than stock, obviously.
There's not much difference. It's a bit of an anticlimax.
Okay, so we're going to try and sort that out today. The car's in for a full Stage 2 package. Okay. So that's our shielded downpipes, our panel filters with our intake carbon system, and also that midsection as well. Okay. Once that's on, we can kind of start tuning.
So what you're talking mid pipes and downpipes, does that bit more sound?
More sound.
So we're gonna have the sound to match the looks and then the
So
speed.
basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you off for lunch because you've come late.
Okay.
By the time you come back, we should have some more sound from this car.
Okay. thunder and lightning. Yo, so what am I looking at here? What's what?
So
here?
your downpipes are currently off. So these are your original factory downpipes.
So these are the downpipes off my car.
Yeah, the original ones come from factory.
You don't mess about, do you? What time is it? Half 12.
They've literally just come off the car. We've still got the middle section to go on, but the brand new downpipes are going on. This are NVM shielded downpipes, so they're F1 grade, heat shielded. You might see loads on the market.
Okay.
You know, very similar to this, but the actual heat shielding on these reduce the overall temperature externally and help that exhaust gas from getting out as quick as possible.
Okay.
You can see.
Is there a difference in weight or?
Yeah, massive difference.
Oh, yeah, wow.
There's about 3.5 kilos in difference between that and the original. And also,
it's not got a cat.
yes, that's right. Yeah,
Nice.
and it's also got the internal welding and kind of weighting as well, so that allows the exhaust gases to go all the way through. These were developed from a 3D scan before we could get development on there. And they were straight fit. So that's what we're doing now to increase our prototyping and the development. We literally 3D scan them, get the guys to make them, and then fit them on the car, and usually it's a straight fit.
Fair enough.
So yeah, these are always in stock. Give us a shout if you want them. I'll leave a link below for you guys.
So these are is mine the only?
So that's a secondary cat, that's a GPF, and that's a resonator.
Right, so there's a lot killing the sound, isn't
So
there?
when we started developing with Scorpion to do the GPF back system, originally I told them to do it from here, but when we did it, the car was just droning.
Okay.
And you don't want drone in a GPF back system.
Okay.
So that's why they went past the resonator, and that's why there's not much of a noise difference.
Right.
Because the back box was free flow anyway. And as you're aware, ECU's got to be taken off.
Yeah, that's the long part now. Send it over to Finland. It's what's it, about 7-day turnaround?
Yeah, 7 to 10 days, and then it'll be back, and then we can start tuning. And tuning doesn't take too long. I mean, on the dyno, you're probably looking 6 hours start to finish, and then on the road a few tweaks. But yeah,
Just doing what I do.
what have you been
best,
up to?
I just
Proper yobbish behaviour.
I got a bit excited yesterday, didn't I? I was messing about, did a bit of taking a few photos.
But to be fair, the Pirellis anyway, so
yeah, Pirelli's
they
done.
deserve.
We've got the Michelins. We're here. We've got the Michelins. We brought them down with us in the back of Michael Shoewhite's car. He wasn't very happy, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But we brought him down, and then
we'll try and change them over before we obviously do any road
That's why I brought
testing.
him down, hoping you could change the tyres for me. You know what I mean? Save myself 20 quid.
What do you think of these wheels? Because they're the option, right?
I don't even know. They came with the car. That is one thing I'm going to look at in the future is aftermarket wheels, without a doubt. It needs them. But yeah, I mean, tyres are the big downfall with me on this car at the minute. The pre-zeros just aren't up to scratch.
I think it's the shoulder more than anything. The shoulders haven't got the same stiffness as a Michelin, so they don't allow it to roll basically on the edge. And that's why you find on the Pirellis, you'll see, all your lines on the side, they're as deep as anything, and they don't get anywhere because of the way the shoulders
Makes
are.
sense. Well, we bought Michelins today.
Yeah.
Now, Michelin, if you're watching this, we need a sponsor. ASAP, because the tyres aren't cheap. But yeah, we've bit the bullet and we're going with the PS4s. Let's do it.
Let's get cracking.
I'm absolutely starving, bro. What's the plan? You hungry?
We've still got a couple of hours to do on this, and hopefully we can get you back in to get you the first start and see what it sounds like as well with that full exhaust system.
Cool, man. Well,
so yeah, there's a local Mackey's, Burger King, whatever you... No.
All you can eat. Talk to me. Where is it? Where's the nearest buffet, bro?
I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a bit.
I'll catch you in a couple of hours, yeah?
That one MVM.
Yeah. Give me all of them, yeah?
No, yeah. What would you like?
So you've got...
I like this. If it's alright, look, I'm not doing I don't know.
That's
Okay, so now representing, you get me?
Now you're representing.
Yeah. How much are these?
$36.99. Available on our online shop. I'll leave a link below for you guys to go check. So while Michael Schumacher's car's inside getting done, I've just come outside to see what it's come down in. It's a Mark 8 Golf R, and I know you guys probably seen the collection video to the G80. I did stand around the Mark 8 Golf R thinking that I was going to buy one, but we ended up going for the G80 instead. But I still need to go drive one. I mean, they've got this new trick 4-wheel drive system which allows a bit of drifting apparently. Pretty much the same engine as the Mark 7s, 300-ish brake horsepower, 450 newton meters, but it'd be nice to go out in it and see what it kind of drives like. So I just want to introduce you to Chris. Chris is Michael Shoeblacher's cameraman. What do they call you?
MSW, Michael Shoewhite.
He's the guy, yeah, that makes me look good. And that is a difficult job.
So this is your Golf R, right?
It is mine, yeah.
Nice. What do you think of it?
Yeah. It's very nice.
Really?
Very nice.
Have you driven the Mark 7s? And...
I have driven a Mark 7, yeah. This feels like it does a lot of the work for you.
Ah, okay.
It sounds like a hairdryer as well. So
is it safe?
Yeah, it's safe.
Because they've got a drift mode or something, right?
They have.
you
This
tried
one
it?
hasn't got it. You need the pack on it. And apparently, how much is the pack? The extra pack? An extra, extra $7 I think, or something. on the car,
Really?
yeah.
I thought they
It's
all
got a
had it. I don't know
performance
why.
pack,
I
yeah.
should know this. But guys, I should know this. But yeah, I did say it's got a drift mode. It hasn't. This ain't got that drift pack. But the new RS3's got that same system, but permanent drift pack.
Yeah, that performance pack, I think you get the Krapovich exhaust.
Mode, you get a Nürburgring mode.
Guys, I think, you know, like this channel isn't technical enough. We need MSB to tell us the facts and the figures.
All I know is that it's a Golf R. It's not the performance pack comes with like the Krapovich exhaust, the drift mode, the Nürburgring mode.
Interesting to see what it goes like on the road. You want to take us out?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to drive it? Do it, man.
Shall I drive it?
Go on. Let's do that.
Multi-talented.
I wish I don't know what I'm doing. All four of us.
Come on, do it. Everybody.
Job.
Come on, it is what it is. It's doing.
So the first thing I'm going to say is this is technology at its best, right?
Yeah, it's a joke.
You have to go through every mode.
Every time you get in the car, there's a ritual you got to do, yeah?
Turn it, yes.
How do you turn the ESC off?
So, lane assist is off.
Yeah.
ESC is a vehicle. Brakes. ESC.
Okay. That is long.
Long.
That is proper long.
The ECU, exactly.
Yeah, there's like a torque limit there. Feels like an R,
It does.
but I think it's a bit softer than the previous gen.
Okay.
But I think it might be slightly quicker.
Yeah, I think it's quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels more like a stage 1 Mark 7
Okay.
in terms of its kind of speed. The way it goes through gears, and obviously it's got the DQ381, which is what the previous had.
Same gearbox.
Yeah, same
Right.
gearbox, so it should be pretty much the same. But I do like the odd pop. Like, you can't control it. It pops when it wants.
Yeah.
Can we get a written permission?
I'm not signing those papers.
We will get the signature.
We're allowed to send it, yeah?
Yeah, it's signed. It's done.
Ready?
Yeah.
We beat the little Fiat.
No, it's got a nice little pull to it on it. That was alright, that then. Yeah, go on.
So here's my honest review on the Mark 8R.
Go on then,
No offense, Chris.
Go on.
So I think it's got guts, definitely. Like, it's got the power, it's got the poise. Like, I feel like it's easier to drive than the Mark 7s.
Okay.
Like, it feels more rear end bias. I know this ain't got the diff pack, but it does feel like it handles flat, especially on the roundabouts and stuff. But I do think it's lacking a bit of
Drama.
drama, yeah. Like the Mark 7R had that loud, and it had the DSG farts and all of that stuff. So they've taken all of that off, and that's what this is lacking.
Yep.
So Mr. Shoeblacker's back off his lunch. So let's get it started and see what he thinks of the sound.
Okay. A lot better instantly, straight away. That's what I like. Lovely. Yeah, I like it. That's how an M3 should sound. You know what I mean? That's how it should sound. That's how it should sound. I'm impressed with it, man. I like it so far. It's good.
So let's see what it sounds like in comfort and sport with our full turbo back system.
Is that comfort? Bit different straight away. And this is sport.
Yeah. Now that's how it should sound.
Yo! Wow. Big difference.
Massive difference.
Yeah, big difference. And I'm proud of that. Big difference. That was sick. Look at all the water. Car wet itself. Got too excited.
So I think it's time to tune it.
Yeah, let's get it done, man. We got the sound, we got the locks, now we need the speed.
So that's the stage 2 hardware all complete now on MSB's G80 M3. We've just got it down on the dyno. We're going to do some baseline runs, do some data logging, make sure the car's running as it should be before we start our tuning. You guys will have to stay tuned and watch the next episode where we actually tune this car and see what we can achieve from it.
The sound to go with it, man. It's gonna be 1 inch.